Welcome to Let's Play Gran Turismo 3, Episode 5. Alrighty then, so we now have some money in our pocket, and officially that now means that what I am going to spend this on as well, we are going to head back over to the car type events, and this is the car I am going to use. The Toyota Sprinter Turismo GT Apex A86 Type 1. I just don't think that's what the I is meant to be there for. And of course, before we do that, we are obviously going to need some tuning. So I'm gonna head down to fit a turbo because that gives me more horsepower than an upgraded engine does, because, well, that's quite a difference. So I'm putting on the turbocharger, as you can see, and unfortunately this thing cannot be fitted with a racing intercooler because, well, as far as I know, this thing is natural aspiration, but ironically it can be fitted with a turbo, so that's just what I did. And I've also put on the racing chip as well, so hopefully that will give me some more horsepower, and also, just because I want to, I'll give this thing an oil change, just so I've got enough horsepower, and don't think I have enough for the rims yet, so I won't change the wheels yet. But I will get around to that sooner or later once I get some more money, because at the moment I do not have a lot of money. But anyways, it is now time for the FR challenge, and there is no description. But anyways, so like with the FF challenge, 1,500 if we can win a race, and obviously the rest of it you probably know. And the three circuits we are going to are Gran Speedway, Special Stage Route 5, and Apricot Hill Raceway. Reverse. It is ironic to know that the first race we're doing at Apricot Hill is on the reverse course, but anyways. Let's get through this. And yeah, like I said, I will get down to purchasing some wheels eventually, but right now I just want to stick with what I have. And the only thing I really need to do now, as my car now has 182 horsepower as a result of my oil change, let's now get on with the race, where we are competing against a Nissan 200SX Type X, 2 Mazda MX-5s, 1 Mercedes SLK, and a Lexus IS. So, let's do this. And getting tons of wheel spin off the start, but that's why I shifted up into second gear so I would not get too much, and as of which I am now already up into the 4th position as a result of my turbocharger. So I have a turbo on this thing. I also have a racing chip fitted to this thing, simply because of how competitive the 200SX really is, and I am very much aware of that. Oh, damn it! Oh, he almost spun me out, but I just managed to get it back under control once I shifted into 3rd. Fucking hell, I do not want to do that again. But yeah, anyways, I'm using the Tofu car, and I am also using the tofu colour as well, because if I remember correctly, Takumi's 8.6 from Initial D was white, and well, obviously this thing is white, so yeah, there is that, apart from saying that obviously there is the Fujiwara Tofu Shop logo. But officially, I have managed to fight my way up into the lead, and subsequently I now lead by 3 tenths currently, but I am certain that interval will shrink as we get down the front stretch. Heading into the S-curve and whoa, excuse me. I should not have shifted up into third whilst I was still in the corner. I should not have done that. And as a consequence, I've now fallen back down to second. Perhaps I should have just kept it in third gear. I always make that mistake. Fortunately, it's only on the first lap, it wasn't on the second lap. And I'm fairly certain that since I know I have a stronger ability through the corners than the AI do, that's effectively what will possibly win me this race. And hopefully I beat him fair and square, and I do not beat him by cheating. That is exactly what I should have done on the first lap. Just kept it in third and also kept my left hand off the stick. Anyways, I now lead this thing once again, keeping it in third gear, and I'm definitely benefiting from it as a result. And now I am officially 1.1 seconds clear of the 200SX, even though I am certain he will catch up to me once we get on the front stretch. I am certain that is what he will do. I guarantee that. And as a matter of fact, he's already closing in, so I need to do some hard defending if I'm going to win this. Hopefully I will. Because he is really catching me at a rate of fucking knots. Again, I probably shouldn't have done that, but at the very least he wasn't right on my ass, so obviously it doesn't matter, because once we get down to the line, I should be able to fend him off for the victory. It's going to be a drag race, but I win in the end. So there we go. I win! By default of a drag race. And so, third was the Merc, followed by the first of the two MX-5s, then it was the Lexus in fifth, and at the back it was the other MX-5. By just under 5.5 seconds. And officially, that is our first race done, which also means that effectively I'm going to save this one. Because I might be able to get a reasonable shot of that fucking photo finish that we had. Anyways, race 2, Route 5. Let's go! And we have another Truino in this field. Also, besides that, we obviously have the 200SX, along, of course, with the Merc SRK 230 compressor, as one of the MX-5s, and we also have a Silvia S13. Yeah. Let's go and see if, like with Gran Valley, we can run this. Still, must be said, I do actually like this thing in white. I think it suits this car perfectly. Even though that's probably just my opinion, but yeah, the truth is, I do like this thing in white. I'm not gonna lie. This thing looks very nice in white. As it might be, I'm not the only one that's racing in white, because we have a white MX-5, along of course with also having a white 200SX. And trying to get on the inside, and doubtless the 200SX has already moved up ahead of the S13. At least I think that's the so there it is. And getting a little bit of a nudge there from the Merc. And fortunately, I did not get spun. Gave me just a little tap. And oddly enough, I think that's actually encouraged me to go further. But again, I really cannot afford to make any mistakes at this point. Even though I am sliding a lot at the moment. But anyways, I'm up to third, and hopefully this will not be a complete disaster, as I am trying to draft my way up to the front, and we are tandem drafting at the moment. And at the moment I'm currently 2 seconds behind Turismo. 200SX, I do not penis. I do not know how that was able to work, but somehow it was. And up to second position I go, and I just need to try and see if I can overtake the 200SX. I've got past the Silvia, so all that's left now is the 200SX, and then I've won this thing. So, less than a second now to the 200SX. Can I catch him in time as we head through the hairpin turn? Because that could be what decides this race. Oh, going for a dive bomb. Dive bombing this... Sorry. Dive bombing the 200SX. I did not get a good exit. He dive bombed me back, but I might be able to get him through the chicane if I get myself in the correct position. And, oh, damn it! That's not what I wanted to do. And I think I might have just lost this, or maybe not. I do not know how that was able to work, but somehow it was. And staying on the defense, I do not want to be overtaken by the 200SX. The Merc is also looking like he's in the draft. And it's going to be a drag race once again, but another side-by-side finish like it was in Gran Valley. But there we go. I have beaten both of the Nissans. 200SX in second, Silvia was third, then it was the Merc in fourth, followed by the Mazda fifth, and then at the back it was my fellow Turismo, or Trueno. I do not know the correct pronunciation. But meanwhile, 2 races down, with 1 race to go. As of which, it is now time for Apricot Hill Reverse. And pretty much the same field again, except for saying that this time we have a BMW in this field, which is also the only BMW in this game, the BMW 328 Ci. In other words, a BMW 3 Series, but yeah, let's do this. Anyways, final race of the FR Challenge in the Beginner League. Can I win this under the same circumstances I have won the other two races? We shall wait and see. Down the inside of the Beamer, and up into third I go. As of which, all I have to deal with now is one Merc and one Nissan, and then I should be in the lead, as of which I am 1.25 seconds behind. And diving up the inside of the Merc, and getting a little bit loose there, but managing to defend my position, even if we are banging fenders, but somehow still able to slot myself up into the second position behind the Nissan, and hopefully it shall stay this way. And as of which, I am now only 8/10 behind the Nissan, which is clearly my toughest competition, but fortunately for me at least, in spite of the 200SX just literally scraping the wall there, somehow I did the oil change just in case, because obviously I did manage to get some extra funding for when I finished second in both of those two races, and luckily enough I did actually come in use, because I figured that's what I was needing to do, but anyways. I hold the lead ahead of the 200SX. The Merc is trying to go for a move on the Nissan, but it doesn't look like he's in contention, and meanwhile the Beamer has also moved up into contention, and I think the Merc has got past the Nissan. Yes, he has. So the SLK 230 compressor now moves up into second position, but dependent on if that will be brief or not remains to be seen, and it was very brief, as the 200SX officially retakes the deuce position. And yes, when I say the deuce, I do mean second. Deuce is another word for two. And I am still getting wheel spin. But fortunately it's not going to be a major issue. As of which I'm now officially cleared of the 200SX, and it looks like this could very well be a clean sweep in the FR Challenge, and indeed it is. We have sweeped the FR Challenge, and won by literally dead on 8.5 tenths. Then it was the Merc in third, followed by the Beamer in fourth. In fifth was the Mazda, and then at the back it was the other Turismo. So there we go. That was the FR Challenge, and I do have a replay saved. Yes, I do. And now it is prize card time. And what shall we win from this event? And we get a Nissan Silvia S13 from this event. Nice. Very nice. But there we are. That is 2 events down in the car type events, and next time we shall be doing the 4-wheel drive challenge. So, in terms of my win ratio, I've now moved up to 71% from when I was previously 66%, and officially here is our prize car. The Nissan Silvia K's S13 1800cc in lime green two-tone. Very nice indeed. And so that, my friends, was the FR challenge, and next time we shall be doing the 4-wheel drive challenge. Stay tuned for more GT3.